Hey folks, I'm Ted Cantu, and I'm here with Great Lakes Biorecovery and Brian Zajac, who actually, he does amazing work here. He actually cleans up violent crime, suicide cleanup, and today we're actually going to be talking about some real estate issues and meth house cleanup, which is quite extensive. And tell us a little bit about what you do in a situation like that.
Well, thanks for having me, Ted. Meth. When they're making meth, it really I mean it's a tremendous health hazard, and they're using all these toxic chemicals, brake fluids and many other fluids, and they're putting them in in a cooker, and the fumes that it's giving off is it's ruining homes and ruining lives.
Wow.
It can really pose a serious health hazard. It gets in the walls, it gets in the ventilation system, the HVAC, and it circulates through. And if you're talking about a multi-family dwelling, it's not only that one apartment that's affected or one condo that's affected, it's the adjacent condos and the adjacent apartments, the ones that are above it, the ones that are below it. And I mean, they're all in serious health risks being that close. And as a property owner, they have to realize that these situations have to be addressed. There can be serious ramifications. We have to do air sampling. We clean the air ducts. You've got to do drain swabs as well. Make sure that's remediated. I mean, you basically start from the ceiling and work your way down, and everything has to be sterilized and remediated, and then it has to be sterilized and remediated again. And this stuff just goes everywhere.
That's amazing. I know it's pretty destructive. It's what it does to people as well as environments. And I've also heard about homes that were literally they were unlivable because they were just poisoned with all of this toxicity.
Yeah, yep. And there's permissible limits that the federal government allows and that the state allows. And I mean, obviously, we have to clean it to a level below those permissible limits. And what we prefer to do is pretty much get those limits non-existent, because any little bit of that toxic chemical is just too much, I believe.
Now that's really amazing. Now, who finds this level of toxic?
Well, many times, the law enforcement agencies come in when they discover that there's somebody cooking meth in that area, these meth houses or meth apartments or what have you. And once they remove all of the cooking equipment and everything else, I mean, you have just a tremendous amount of residue and contaminants on the wall, on the ceiling, in the air, everywhere. And what you would want to do is, if you have my company come in to remediate the situation, I don't do the monitoring of as far as levels of toxicity in the air. We get a third-party company that comes in and they monitor it, because that's a check for ourselves. We just want to make sure that this company, that we're not just saying, okay, yeah, it's clean, and it's not. So that's for the homeowners or the property owner's protection as well.
Okay.
We have a third-party company come in and that checks our work. So.
Wow, that is really interesting. Now, let's talk a little bit about I'm going to do a what-if situation here, because I don't know as a property owner, if I knew I had a toxic situation in one of my buildings, and I rented out to a young family, God forbid, but there's some unscrupulous people in this world, and let's say their child gets ill.
Yeah.
Now, could they sue the property manager?
Absolutely. If that property owner is knowledgeable that was in there, and absolutely, you're liable.
Wow. So, word of caution out there: hire this guy, and do it right. Yeah, it's not worth it, especially in this economy now. You want to really keep an eye out for situations that can really take you down, and that really would.
Yeah.
Legal fees, getting fined, losing your property, or whatever, things could happen.
You know, absolutely. And, you know, that's not only to say monetary and what have you, but think about the lives that you're endangering by not properly cleaning it.
Absolutely. Meth is a horrible drug. I'm not going to show pictures of this, but they're plenty on the web. People lose their teeth.
Yeah.
Facial, bodily disfiguration
Yeah.
from using it. I understand it's a horrible drug, but when it gets into the environment, your living space, it can make you sick.
Oh yeah, it can. Yeah, and numerous illnesses. I mean, it can you know, trigger your asthma, trigger your emphysema, trigger you know, all sorts of pulmonary illnesses, and you know, the list is just overwhelming. The damage that it can do.
Wow, that's amazing. Now your phone number's right here. We have it listed, and we have your website listed as well. So any real estate property owners out there who are interested in doing some kind of a cleanup, because you do different types of cleanup for homes.
Yeah.
Everything from pet removal, pet smells, you know, garbage houses as we call them.
Yeah, garbage houses, trash houses, any houses where you know you've had rodents move in and you know fecal matter all over the place. I mean, this is all you know, potentially hazardous stuff, you know, for human beings to live in.
Yes. Wow. Very. And apartment complexes.
Oh yeah. Apartment complexes. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah, these situations are out there.
You know, I tell you, I lived in Chicago for a while, and I seen some rats that were. I didn't know they were my neighbors. But I was very horrified to what I was living next to.
Right
in the alley. Mice, rodents, cockroaches.
Yeah.
Chicago is a very dirty city.
Yeah.
But it was amazing to me. So if you have these types of things going on, or God forbid, a meth chef in your house or your apartment complex, and you want to do something about it, you are the person to call.
Absolutely, give us a call and we can definitely help you out. Definitely.
Okay. Wow. Very cool. Some of the cities you work in most of Southeast Michigan.
That's correct.
But you've also done cases in Indiana.
Yeah.
In Ohio.
Yes, that's
correct.
correct.
Wow. Very good. Well, Brian, I want to thank you for joining me today.
Thanks, Ted. I appreciate you having me.
And I look forward to seeing you again.
All right.
And folks, thanks for watching. And we'll be back online with some more clips. Keep watching. Thanks.